welcome back to episode 16, I want to say, of Strange Ways. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little flustered here. I had some technical difficulties that were irritating me. So I am going to just turn it over to the man who just flashed you this and let him explain what we're doing.
All right, guys. We're back. First thing, First thing we're going to do now. I mean, I hope you guys, we got a long time tonight. You know, you got your drug of choice, meth, cocaine, whatever it is. We're going to go over the unbelievable Bo Diddley and Chuck Berry, two great guitars. All right. When we get done with that, we might get this one in, you know, but we got to do the great one first, right? Okay, I'm just fucking with y'all. Look, Sonic Boom. That's us tonight. And damn, bro, I'm gonna be a lying, hypocritical bigot, I guess. In the past, even when we done our album thing, man, you know, yeah, it probably would have fell down there anyway. But I jacked it up today. For a long time since I jacked it up, man. And deservedly so, man. There's some stuff on here that I like better than I thought I did. I'd totally damn near put this one with Monster. Now look, let's get this straight. Monster, I done the same thing with. That one, for some reason, did not relate to me. I don't know what it is, but this one does, in about 50-50. I'm going to give it 50-50, man. Really did. And there you go, man. It's just the way it is. It's like Carnival of Souls. I mean, it's when you're absent for something for a while, I don't know what it is. I just think that I never really paid it much attention. I know I listened to it several times when it come out, and of course points and periods in between. But I don't know, man. I just didn't really focus, I guess. So, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, I put this on while I was rearranging my studio here, and I cranked it up to 11 the whole time. This is a fucking fantastic album. And I thought it was so. Yeah, I thought it was a song or a track album that I liked a couple of songs on, and the ones I never really had time for, I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is a good song. I come away from here with really only one song I can't stand and like two songs that are so. The rest of them are really solid. I couldn't believe it.
I'm just about with you, dude. And if my old audience was around, they would be freaking stoning me, brother. Look, you know, look, I'm going to say, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 on here. Now, 3 of them, 3 of them, I got no use for. But the rest of them, I actually enjoy, man. I'm fucking crazy. I guess I'm losing my mind, bro. I don't know, man. It's just, yeah, we're going to rank these songs from our least favorite to favorite, like we do on, you know, the album sections when we're doing, you know, our rankings. And we're going to do the bonus CD that has the remakes that they done, you know, on this album. And it's hey, I just didn't give it the credit, guys, that I think it deserves, because I don't know why. There you go.
At least we're big enough to admit it. At least we're big enough to admit it that, hey, we were misremembering or wrong or our taste changed, whatever.
And I'm the number one guy. Anybody proves me wrong, I'll own up to it. I don't care. You know, I'm never been too proud to admit when I'm wrong, man. You know, because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I want to know that I'm wrong about something, you know. And personally, I was wrong about at least 60, 70% of this album. I'm not going to lie. You know, that's hypocritical bullshit, man, with Tommy and Eric too, you know, and just a lot of things soured me at this point in time with the band. And like a lot of fans. And I think we use that, you know, when you love something so much, man, that you will use things to just fuck, you know, that shit, you know, it ain't nothing, you know, I, it has to come into play. That's just the way I look at
And,
it. Yeah.
and now that you touched on that aspect of it with Tommy and Eric, listen, I know nobody wants to fucking hear this, but you know what struck me is how you swore Christ on these solos it was Ace Frehley playing. I mean,
You know,
Tommy's guitar solos on this sound just like shit you heard in the 1970s Unkiss albums.
and I guess that's, you know, and a lot of people don't like Ace or whatever, but I love the way Ace played, and I love the out of character, just his sloppy. Just to me, it really just characterized the lead guitarist for Kiss, man, in his style, man. And maybe that's why this grabbed me more. I don't know. I
I don't
do
know.
know that I paid a lot more attention now. I focused out. I had headphones on, man. I was rocking it out, dude. And I paid attention. I did not, one song did I not get carried in a conversation or start doing anything else, man. I stayed focused. There you go, man. And I guess I'll
Yeah, it's your turn to start.
I'll go first. Okay, guys, don't hold me too harsh, but I haven't changed my mind about a few of these. So, but I will say the leads on some of these that I don't like, and the jam is not that bad. It really isn't. So my least favorite on this album is, of course, When Lightning Strikes. That's my least favorite one on here. And I'm going to know everybody's going to say because it's Tommy Thayer. No, it's not because of that. A lot of people don't like the way Ace sung. I do. I guess I was used to Ace. But I just don't think Tommy can sing. I like Bruce's song better, way better than Tommy. And of course, the copycat stuff I don't like either, man. You know, but the song in general, I just ain't crazy about this song. And I never have been. This is not something that's changed over time. Um, but I give Tommy and Eric credit, man, when it's due, bro. They're good musicians, man, and they really, you know, they do. Tommy's almost too damn perfect to try to emulate Ace. You know, um, he would have to really get just a little looser to pull the full Ace off, you know. But I just ain't crazy about this song. I don't like the way his voice sounds. I like Eric's voice better.
Okay, fair enough. My number 11 is the only track I can honestly say I do not like. I'm not going to say I hate it, but it's one that I would skip 100% of the time, and that is I'm an Animal. Um, this song just does nothing for me. It's kind of just lackluster. It's not, like I said, it's not terrible. It's just, I don't know if it's the structure of the song or what it is. I'd have to listen to it a few more times. But as I was listening through this today, that's the only one that stopped my head from moving and being in shock how much I was enjoying it was when that song came on.
Wow.
There you have
Yeah,
it.
I
Yeah.
am a little shocked, dude. I really am. I didn't expect that one. I did expect one. I thought I had you pegged. because I knew when it wasn't the one I picked, I was 100% sure it was another one that me and you both talked about before. Okay, I was wrong. See, that's how it changes. If you,
Yep.
whoa.
What the hell is your lights are going in and
We
out?
got a ghost in here, man. Hey,
It's funny.
my lamp just.
All your. Oh, I was going to say all your specialty lights are running, but you lost your overhead.
Yeah, it's a lamp in the background. I kind of. Whoa. See, this house, not to get off topic, house is about 125 years old, give or take. The top portion of it.
Haunted.
Yeah, and there's no telling what all probably could have took place around here. They didn't even have a, let me do this right here right quick. They didn't even have, they had an outhouse whenever this house was built. You know, there was a lot added on to it over the years. But anyway, but no bad ones. You know, no, nothing evil or nothing like that. But my number, how many's on this freaking CD?
11.
11. My number 10 is now. This is a song that it never grabbed me. I'm surprised. Now look, to take up for Tommy, this song right here could have been like these last two could have been bottom by themselves. They could have been in any spot. Yeah, that's how much I just kind of like these two right here. Danger Us. That's what I thought you was going to say. And mine could have been last. Like I said, guys, look, there's, the music, the melody and stuff is not bad, man. And I'm not a lyric guy, but damn, you can't ignore these lyrics, in my opinion. Danger you, danger me, danger us. Come on, Paul. You could have. This song could have been made really, really good, in my opinion, with the tone and the groove and stuff, man. Now I do like that about it, but the lyrics kill this one for me, and that's a very rare thing for me. Because Paul's up in front. I notice on this album, the vocals are extra clear. They're extra, and I'm sure they had to do a lot of that because Paul's voice, you can tell on this album. You can really tell, and I'm glad they've done a lot of studio work to help him, out or whatever. But you can start, the cracks are there. But this is Danger Us is my 10.
Okay. Let me suggest something real quick.
Yeah.
Like you're on one half of the camera instead of being in the middle of the camera. So like half of your body we can't even see.
All right, I just supersized me.
No, we don't need you bigger. We need you like centered.
You want me to move
like if you could tip your left or right or something, whatever gets you other way.
Oh.
There. Oh, too far back. No. Now it's just your chest over. More.
A little more.
Yep.
I can set mine's perfect on this end. That's weird, ain't it, how it does these little things?
Yeah, maybe it'll turn out all right. What I'm seeing right now is like you're missing an entire shoulder over, but your face is on there, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, they don't nobody need to see nothing, but really from here down. But anyway, yeah.
Okay. So my number 10 was your number 11. When Lightning Strikes. And I, unlike Scott, have no issues with Tommy Thayer or Eric Singer for that matter of fact. Eric Singer is my favorite Kiss drummer. But Tommy Thayer, this is just a boring song.
It is.
It's like Into the Void of Psycho Circus from Ace. It's just a boring song. It's not, like I said, it's not holy crap, this thing sucks. It's just There's nothing there. There's just, it's almost like just a throwaway demo that was put on or something. I don't know.
It's let's make a song for Tommy and put on here.
Yeah.
I feel you. You said it in less words than I did, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, we're going to roll on to number 9, which is All for the Glory. Now, I got no problem with Eric's voice. It's the chorus in this song. All for the glory, glory. Now, and then they start intertwining there, man. You know, them singing this, them singing that. And, I remember this song being we was watching football or something, and when the football game was going off, this song was playing. You know, I can't remember what game it was on TV. It's right after this come out, of course. But oh, for one, you know, it's just, I don't know. To me, it's another track, just like you said about Tommy. It's just, let's make a song for Eric to sing. And it wound up being, I think, one of the singles, if I'm not mistaken. Oh man, is that a is
Himalayan.
it a Siamese?
Himalayan.
Himalayan, okay. Oh yeah, which one's that one?
This is Symphony. She's our
Oh, I
oldest.
haven't seen that one yet. Oh man,
She's 14.
that's a beautiful cat right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's a showstopper.
yeah, man. Looks healthy too. That's the way Milo is. He looks like a lion. You know, when you see him on the National Geographic or Animal Planet, you know, and you'll see a lion that's eating a bunch and their back's bowed and their stomach's hanging down. That's the way Milo, my cat, looks. You ain't seen him. But yeah, I think you've seen him once, but he is big. I can't figure it out. He don't eat no more than the rest of them. I think he's the laziest one.
Okay. So my number 9, I apologize, guys. I just feel like I'm off today. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this anyway. Number 9 for me is one I've been extremely hard on in the past, and I think primarily it's due to the way Paul brags on the damn song.
Oh,
and it's modern day Delilah. It it turns out I kind of like this, not as much as Paul thinks it's a great song. I like the song, but what kills this for me, the chorus, I don't like. It's too much Gene Simmons, modern day. I don't like his voice as a chorus voice. I like him singing verses, but when it comes to chorus, that's Paul's job to me. But what really kills this is how horribly weak Paul's falsettos and crap are towards the end of the song. Like Scott said, the cracks are already forming in the foundation of his voice, and you could tell Paul, being Paul, refuses to accept it, and he tries doing some things here towards like the last minute of the song that he shouldn't be doing, and it's almost cringeworthy. But the groove of this song is really cool. I love the verses of this song. But like I said, I don't care for Gene taking the lead on the chorus, and Paul's weakness at the end really stands out to me.
Okay, fair enough. I've still got to touch on that one, so I won't get caught up in that right now. And that was your number 9.
And yeah.
All right. My number 8 is Hot and Cold. Now, this is probably the last song, I don't, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is the last song that I don't want to say hate. These songs are not, after listening to them again really, really good and loud, I don't think I hate any of these. I just dislike these 4. They're definitely not going to be my go-to songs, period, on this album. But Hot and Cold, Gene, I don't know what's going on in the song, to be honest with you. Hey, I can't even remember the lyrics on this song. Hot and cold, it's the tempo of it's just, I don't know. I couldn't find a groove in this song, man. And another thing I want to say about Gene's voice on this album is different. I don't know. His voice on this album is totally different too. It's not just Paul. He's not losing his voice, but he sounds different on this album and Monster.
I think he sounds a lot like he did circa Crazy Nights. There's no grovel in his voice. There's no real power. It's just that regular singing voice, kind of like I said on Crazy Nights, maybe some Asylum type stuff. That's just how it hit me.
Yeah, okay. It sounds totally different than anything I've ever heard them doing. I don't even think it. Psycho Circus, he sounds 10 times better to me in that one than he. I don't know. It may have something to do with production or something. I don't know. But he sounds like he's trying to get a little bit higher than he's supposed to be. That's my opinion of it. Now, points and times in his songs, now he'll drop low, but I don't know. That Hot and Cold song is just a mixed bag for me, and that is the last one that I dislike from this album. The rest of them I can live with, and then I'll let you know when I really, really like. So that'd be my number 8.
Okay, my number 8 you've also touched on, and I used to dislike this much more. But I think it's for the lyrics, like you said, that just rubbed me so pathetically. Are you serious? That I just shit all over the song. Danger Us is not as bad as I thought it was. If he wouldn't be doing the Danger You, Danger Us crap. I mean, it sounds cheesy, but the song is not bad. And we both like cheese, but it almost sounds like, playground nursery rhyme type crap when he does that Danger You, Danger Me, Danger Us. But the song itself, surprisingly, was pretty good. If you could ignore that, unfortunately, you really can't. But yeah. So it fell a lot higher than I thought it would. I thought this one would be close to the bottom.
And believe it or not, that one used to be on the bottom for me. I do remember that much back 4 or 5 years ago, whatever. But that is the worst part of the song to me, is when he does that, the chorus or whatever. Yeah. Number 7. Okay. Now, damn, dude, this is going to be hard to swallow for me. Because I think
we just synced up here.
I give everybody shit forever over this song. I kind of enjoyed it today, believe it or not.
Can I guess?
Yes.
Can I guess?
Yeah, you can.
I think we're dead. If this is your number 7, I think we're going to be right on here. And if we are right with each other here, Lewis is going to have a big smile on his face because he's one that's defended this forever.
Yeah.
Yes, I know nobody's perfect.
That's it. That's it. You hit it, man. Yeah. on the bottom for me forever. I think I listened to the song once or twice when it come out, and I don't think I listened to it again to about 5 years ago, and then I hadn't listened to it since then. See, it really gets into a good groove. Gene's vocals are actually decent on this song, man. It's not like the other ones when he's trying to get high on some of them. But yeah, I enjoyed it today, man. It ain't my
Me
favorite
too.
on here, but wow, it came from the bottom up mid pack for me, man. Wow. And damn, man, sorry, everybody I told you is crazy. And, there's no way that sounds like Rock and Roll Over. No, it doesn't still sound like Rock and Roll Over to me, but it's a damn lot better than I give it credit for. I will admit it. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I can't say much more than I pretty much feel the same way. So I apologize, Lewis, for giving you a hard time. It is. I couldn't believe it because I don't know the track. That's how limited I've listened to this in my life. I don't know the track order, so I just put it on and I was working. I wasn't watching what was coming up next. And this song's going like, God damn, this is a good song. And then the chorus going like, no way.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to swallow this, man. Damn. But we're keeping it real. I mean, I'm not gonna bullshit just like him. We're gonna be honest about things, man. And I'm shocked. That's all I can say. I shouldn't be, because I will just tell you guys, I just didn't give these albums a chance. And here lately I did, and things changed. That's all that I can. Only excuse I got.
Yep.
I know it's weak, but that's all I got. Number 5, right?
Six for you.
My bad. Number 6. And another song that I really enjoyed today, that I put in the same boat as Yes, I Know. And it's Never Enough. Damn. I was jamming to it, bro.
I told you,
I was
man.
actually, bobbing my head, man, and jamming to it, man. I like that one now, man. I'm kind of speechless in a way. Just didn't. I don't know what it was, guys. I really don't. I was so excited for this when it came out, and I guess I just put a standard on them that, 98 to 2009, 11 years since they put a studio album out. I expected a masterpiece. Creatures, Rock and Roll Over, and all Hotter Than Hell. Those are masterpieces to me. And I guess it just didn't come up to my standard as being that. And that's why I just said, it's all right. I can live with a song or two. But no.
I think we all do that, right? Because there are bands like they put their debut album out, especially like the hair metal, bands, and it's so fucking good. And then the next one comes out a year or two later, and you're like, oh, what the hell? Well, it's because you're expecting what you fell in love with, and if they dare to be a little tiny bit different, then it sucks, right? I mean, it's the expectation thing.
Yeah, you want the masterpiece like always. And if you want to, use that as an example, you can do that with movies and their sequels, man.
Yeah.
And some of them do live up, to.
Yeah, I like a lot of sequels, but a lot of people don't, and I think it's because they're trying to look for what they felt when they first saw the first one. Well, it's just like in real life when you're these people who get bored with whoever they're dating and move on because it's not exciting anymore. Well, I got news for you. Eventually, no matter who it is, there's a comfort zone and the excitement's gone. I mean, you can chase that forever. And I did that with music, man. I chased that. Oh, this ain't as good as their first album. Fuck these guys. And then on to the next one, on to the next one. And very few bands will just drop your jaw over and over and over again.
Yes. I agree. I agree, man. But hey, a song that I will listen to, anytime now. Even Yes, Nobody's Perfect. I will listen to anytime. And 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 I will l And these are the songs that
Yep.
I really, really like now. Just to
Yep.
let everybody know. Yep.
My number 6 was always a on the fence thing for me, and I've officially jumped off on the side of the fence that says this is a damn good song, and that is "Stand." I always I kind of this is kind of like Danger Us with me. I thought it was a cheesy message, just I'll stand by your side, and so I kind of knocked it just for the premise. It's a really good song. It just is. The chorus, especially the breakdown towards the middle to end of the song. Paul giving his little extras in there. I mean, it's just a good song.
Hey, I agree with you. I got to get to it too, man. But I that's another one that switched on me too, bro. I mean, so hey, number 5 this time, right?
Yep.
Yes. And this song here now, we're getting into a couple of songs coming up now. The next couple for me, I've always liked, always. So number 5, Russian Roulette. Wow, I love that. I love that. They are really. Gene is jamming. They're rocking this song, man, dude. It is. This is Russian roulette. Gene's voice is better on this song, man. I don't know what the hell's going on with his voice in some of these songs, or what he's trying to do, or how he's trying to sing. But this one here, he hit it. I mean, I do like this song a lot better than I used to. And I've always liked this song. It's one of my picks on here. My go-to songs, of however you want to put it. But I do like that song a lot. Now,
All right. Well, my number 5 is one I never really hated. I just didn't really care for it, as far as the fact that it just did nothing for me. And turns out I like Hot and Cold. There's something catchy about the too hot, too cold, too loud, too old. I mean, it just maybe it's a little, maybe it's a little cliche or cheesy or whatever you want to say. But man, the song's just really catchy and has a really good groove. Like I said, I was just in shock as these songs kept playing. I'm like, what in the hell? Since when does this sound good? But there you go. Yeah, Hot and Cold. And then my next 4 will be the 4 that have always been my favorite 4, and it hasn't changed. So, but yeah, a lot of surprises so far for me.
yeah, my next there's a surprise in my next 4. Because Russian Roulette used to be in the 4. Now there's a surprise for me. So, okay. Number 4. And this is this right here is one that I think you wiped your ass with. If I ain't mistaken, it was the last one for you. I'm an Animal. Damn, man, I love this song, dude. I can say I love it, man. I even had it in the car stereo today, man. It came on just out of the blue. I got 1,000 songs on that damn thing. This one pops up. I was leaving the gym. I had the phones on in the gym cranked wide ass open. I went when there wasn't many people there, and I didn't have to stop and, hey, how's it going? All this stuff, man. That way I could really focus on what the hell I was listening to. But damn, this is the demon song right here on the album. I'm an Animal, bro. Try not to do it too loud. That's a man, that hit me, dude, again, and harder this time. That actually used to be like second for me on this album. It's dropped a couple of spots because of a couple of surprises, but I don't think of it no different. I actually like it better now. So there you go, man.
Okay. My number 4, you just touched on a couple ago, and that is Russian Roulette. Always, from the minute I bought the album, one of my favorite songs on the album. That is a great chorus with Gene, and like you said, that is just a killer filler. Yeah, I've always enjoyed this song, and that has not changed.
Great. Yeah. Yeah, we hit one on here, and we've been close on that one. So, yeah. All right. Number 3. This is a song that when I bought the album, CD, whatever, I liked. I wasn't crazy about it, but I liked. But I don't know what happened, but in the middle there, I got to where I didn't like it. I'm pretty sure it wasn't really just didn't like. I put it in there with the rest of them. Let me put it that way. I think they played this on the Sonic Boom tour. I've seen it twice. And they did play it pretty good from what I can remember, because I think they played everything pretty good, man. But Paul actually done a great job on that tour, considering you wasn't really cringing then, but you could tell. So this is Stand. I like
They
this
played
song.
that live?
I think so. I think they did on that tour in Greenville or Charlotte. They may have played it at both places. I'll have to double check to confirm that to make sure I'm not confusing it with something else. But I think I remember them playing that. Now, we was smoking, but I don't have amnesia, from anything like that. But, man, dude, it jumped way up there. This is the surprise song. I had it down there in the bottom with the rest of them, man, forever, dude. I didn't care for it. I thought it was stupid, and man, yeah, it really, I rocked the hell out of it, bro. It jumped all the way to 3rd on my list on this album. Like I said, I'm kind of starstruck here a little bit talking about some of these songs. That fuck, I just can't believe I'm sitting here saying it. So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what the hell number am I on? Number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3 is one that you kind of trashed on. I've always loved this song, and I've always loved the guy. And I love pretty much. I don't love his song on Monster, but I like it much more than Scott does. And that is All for the Glory. I don't give a shit if he's wearing Peter's makeup or a fucking, a Barbie makeup. I don't care. I don't look at it that way. He's got a tremendous voice, much more suited for, backup singing. But this song, I don't care. It's just a good fucking song. I mean, all for one. And I know you said, well, you got different, they mesh it up. Yeah, I kind of like that when songs do that, where you got one guy singing one thing while the backup guys are off time. It kind of reminds me of Singing Around, they used to call it.
Yeah.
But there's some giddy up to this. I mean, and he gets some power, screams in there a little bit. I've always enjoyed Eric. I got a soft spot for Eric Singer. And this song to me is fabulous. Always been one of my favorites. Yeah, so there you go. All for the Glory.
Okay. Hey, I mean, the way it takes off and his vocals are good on the song. I ain't got a problem with that. But the chorus is what killed it for me. Like I said, now don't get me wrong. I like songs that do that. in certain songs. There's a lot of songs that they do that in, but this is not one of them. That I like how they're doing that, man. Or whatever you call that. I didn't think I thought it was too much, too fast, and too busy while they're doing that in this song, and that's the main reason it wound up like it did. I got no problem with Eric's voice. I think he's a great singer, man. He's a great drummer. Hey, you know, I tried to put all the biases out. I'm going by this album songs now and what, you know.
Sure.
But number 2 is a song that I've always liked, but not as much as I do now. And you really kind of brought it more to my attention too. I didn't really pay attention to it that great till today. And hell, I've heard them play it live. They did on the last tour. And I love echoes, man. I love a voice carrying. And Say Yeah is number 2 for me. And I living your life while you dream, and it's really good. They're really in a groove, man. You stomp your foot to on this song, man, or pump your fist to, and you know, I was with the crowd, but I didn't go anywhere when they played this live. You know, it was everybody's piss get a drink break when this came on. Yeah, I thought you thought the damn show was over, bro. But I sat there and jammed with it. Now, Paul, please, for the love of God, if y'all ever do anything again, I don't see that happening, but if you ever do, then again, I don't know. If you sing anything off this album, please don't go, boom, boom, Sonic, boom. I believe
that is the shittiest stage rap ever.
Oh my God, man. Come on, bro. I think my kids was looking at me and looking at me.
It's like he's talking to children at a daycare center and getting them to participate.
And Paul, we know you're Kiss and everybody should know everything y'all have, right? Because y'all are gods. But believe it or not, a lot of people may not even know what the hell you was talking about. Now, I'm pretty sure they did to a certain degree, but that's what got me, you know. And what is up? I do not like it when Paul does this. He done it on that Rock the Nation tour in between songs. This song comes off of Alive. What?
Nothing comes off of Alive, Paul Stanley. Alive is he does it all the time because he doesn't remember the real album.
Fucking kidding me? Dressed to Kill, motherfucker. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Don't announce the songs before you play them. What? I don't want to hear that. Yeah. I want you to just start jamming, bro.
Yes.
He got so carried away with that.
And that's a fine line of what a front man should be doing. To me, a front man, yes, you get the crowd pumped. Yes, you're a mover and a shaker while you're singing and playing. You're keeping everything high energy. But God damn it, I hate that announcing of song shit. I want it to be a fucking surprise. I go to concerts with my brother now, with my brother who's older. I mean, he drives me goddamn nuts now because he sits there on his fucking phone looking up the fucking set list from the night before. And then he'll fucking show me, here, this was next.
Oh.
I don't want to fucking know what's next.
Yeah. And what about the zombies there? Everybody's sitting there videoing it.
Yeah.
I'm not
it's right in front of you. Why are you putting it? Yeah.
Through the phone, bro.
They have it live in front of them, even if they're in the front fucking row, but they'd rather watch it through their iPhone instead. Oh, man.
Get the hell out of here, man. If you want to do that, just go home and watch it on YouTube, bro. From the night before.
Yeah.
Somebody's doing it. Hell, the whole crowd. But, hey.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. Say yeah, man.
All
Number
right.
2.
My number 2 is one that you were pleasantly surprised about that I remember telling you I loved. I don't remember what video it would have been that I would have brought this song up, however, but I remember you looking at me funny, like going, really? Really? And that is Never
Oh,
Enough.
hear this one.
Never Enough. This
Yeah,
song,
you did. Yeah. I
this
mean, I don't know if
rips
you said
the
you loved
most.
it, but you did say you liked
Oh, yeah. This song is the heaviest, hardest, fastest song on this album. Paul's voice, it's there's no problems detected at all. This is absolutely fabulous. The fact that this never gets talked about, good or bad, on any podcast I listen to, this song, it's like that doesn't exist. And I don't understand it, how you can't have an opinion on it, especially a positive one. The chorus is strong. The ready, set, go, the verses, it's just kicking and driving. It's just, if your head's not doing this, you don't like rock and roll. That's
it.
just
Yeah.
the way it is. I'm sorry. I love this song.
Yeah, man. I had it 6. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's one that come from the bottom on me too, man. I liked it. It's really, yeah. Yeah, man. Never enough. Never enough. And he does it good without the cracks really blaring
Yep.
out there, man. So, yeah. I give you, I got nothing bad to say about that. Oh shit. Here we go. Number 1 for me, and has been since day one, and still is.
Oh boy.
Delilah. This song here is it. This song will to me will kick your ass, bro. I shit you not. It don't even bother me when Paul says, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's fucking perfect, man, when he does it. He don't do it too much. And what you were saying you didn't like about what he was doing, I loved. I think he was, yeah, when he hits it, he hits it. Paul's hitting it on Sonic Boom, but it's not Crazy Nights or nothing like that. But he is hitting it without it cracking, and it sounds good to me. I can damn near say I love this song, man. This song here, I was, believe it or not, wanting this whole album to be like that. And to me, they picked the right song on the album to represent it. I think they should have used a backup. Say Yeah was a good one too, now that I really paid attention to it, and I love how he sings on it too. A Gene song, Russian Roulette, or No, Not For You, I'm an Animal, something with a hard crunch would have been something to release too. But dude, I liked it when they played this live, bro. And of course, that tour, I think, was the only time. Maybe they played it with the Crew or Def Leppard, which that's something we'll get into with the concerts too, because Motley Crue and Def Leppard fucked them up in them concerts. And Rick Allen destroyed Eric Singer with one arm in that concert. I couldn't believe it.
Oh,
No.
I can't let
It's
that.
real. It was real. The sound of
I
Rick's
understand
drums
that.
were just
Yeah.
overpowering
Okay.
compared to Eric's drums in that show. And like I said,
Okay.
I'm gonna shut up because we'll be talking about concerts. Hey, and we'll both throw down that.
No.
But
I'm just saying, I love Rick. I love Rick Allen. I respect the hell out of what he's overcome.
I
But
know he's not going to be able to technically
if you're
play.
saying the sound
The
came out better, that's
sound
one
was
thing.
thunderous.
Because if you're saying he's a better drummer while he's using 3 and 4 pedals,
Not now, no
say for
way.
his arm,
It's impossible.
yeah,
No, I'm not. Technically, I'm not saying that. But their Def
okay,
Leppard's sound was better than Kiss's sound, and the drums you could really tell, and Motley Crue's was too. Now that's the shows that I seen. Now I don't know how anybody else feels about it, but that's just the way it was. I won't say nothing else about it. But we got your number one coming up because mine was Modern Day Delilah, and I think I got you pegged, bro. I know what it is.
Shouldn't be a secret to anybody who's watched this. I will never understand every single podcast I have ever watched and their attitude towards this fucking song. They would act like this is, Burn Bitch Burn or something. And it's fucking Say Yeah. One of the fucking most epic displays of Paul Stanley that has ever been. Oh man, like you said, the fucking echoes on that calm, almost fucking almost like I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like somebody that's on the hunt, man. You could just tell he's fucking waiting, laying in wait, building. And when you do that breakdown and end it with that, the chorus, yeah. It's a fucking anthem if I ever heard one. If your arms aren't in the fucking air when this is a song and you got your little wiener in your hand in the bathroom instead, shame on you. I understand everybody's got a right to their own taste, but come on. I need someone to explain to me why. I don't care if it's Mark Cicchini, if it's Tommy Summers, if it's Brandvold, if it's the guys on Podcast Rocks. Somebody fucking explain to me why you hate this song so much. I don't understand.
You mean to tell me Three Sides hates that? Really?
Yeah.
That all I've ever heard them is licking.
And who really fucking hates it is the Shout It Out Loudcast guys. Fucking shit all over this song all day.
That's amazing.
And
I did not know that. I watched some of their stuff, and I started to get into the groove of what they were about. Tommy was my favorite one, the glasses guy, because he would kind of buck back every now and again,
Okay.
But
it shouldn't surprise you because he thinks I Love It Loud's a piece of shit. Tommy Summers.
He said
Tommy Summers.
What did he say about
Tommy Summers? He thinks that Tommy Summers' least favorite Kiss song is I Love It Loud.
Oh, he don't like it, huh?
No, hates it with a passion.
Oh, okay. Live?
Anywhere. On the album or live.
I got you. Well, look, I got no problem. Say yeah is my number two, man. And he played it live. That's what I was paying attention to. If that echo was going to be there, and it was. That made me really enjoy that live. They sung it live. Great. I think they've done a better job because it's more modern of his voice sound at the time too, man. It sounded like the album, bro. That's what I want to hear.
Yeah.
It sounded like the damn album, and it would through the crowd. It was great. Really changed my mind on some of these things, man.
Yeah, me too. A lot of these songs.
I was going to ask you.
Okay.
Is there a?
Yeah.
Is there a way you can pause this and it go back?
Let me see here. I think on this program stop it, but we'll stay here and then I'll just restart it when you're ready. So it's equivalent to a pause. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Oh, or you can edit it out, right?
Yes.
Edit her out, Paul. Edit her out. I gotta go take it.
And we're back. And is that Earnhardt?
Yeah.
Earnhardt?
Man.
Number Trey. Yeah. Yeah, you mentioned when I was having technical difficulties, if I was NASCAR. I'm not, but it's not that I hate it. It's just being where I live, you can't go to NASCAR. I mean, I have been to like the slide races or whatever you call them, where dirt track with the high corners, they go sideways around, and that was a fucking blast. So I don't dog NASCAR. I just you can't experience it here, and I'm not one to sit down and watch TV other than fucking NFL. So,
well, the next time they're going to be coming up on the one I want you to watch is Talladega or Daytona. on TV. Just cut it on when it comes on. You don't have to watch beforehand or none of that. Kyle Busch is my man now, has been since 2008. And just check it out. Just see if you like it anyway. But yeah.
Cool. Okay, so here we go with the remakes. And I'm going to start this with a little advice to bands in the future, because what's done is done here. My advice, when songs need to be remade, and I understand, don't come at me, I know full well why they did this, because they didn't own their catalog. So a lot of bands were putting out remakes of their own stuff, because what happens is they own the publishing, they don't own the recording. So they get into a different label or do it themselves. They re-record the song so they could use it for whatever they want to without having to pay fucking royalties to the record company. But certain songs need to be remade and certain ones don't. Some of these songs are way too new to have wasted time doing a remake on. The only way I would see that being something that they should have done is, say, you replaced a singer. You know, if Skid Row wanted to redo a couple of songs of the first album, it would make perfect sense to me, because it's not Sebastian Bach anymore. But when Paul Stanley is redoing songs that came out in the 80s to 90s, why? I don't understand. You go back, in my opinion, do remakes of songs that had bad sound quality because they're so old, or something like that. I'm not sure why they chose some of the songs they did, like Forever. Why are you remaking Forever? I mean, the sound quality was fantastic. Yeah, but so what? I mean, I guess when you remake, to me, if I had a catalog over 50 years, I would want to go dust off and redo the first couple albums where maybe the production and the technology wasn't the greatest, so the sound wasn't the greatest. Nothing wrong with the sound of Hot in the Shade. I whatever. But anyway.
And I want to throw a little thing there on this too. And if you're going to redo songs, okay, yeah, we know you're going to do Rock and Roll All Night. We know you're going to do Detroit Rock City, Deuce probably, Shout It Out Loud. Okay, all right, that's cool. I was happy that they did do a few of them, and we'll get to that. But do songs that you can redo without butchering the hell out of them. Okay. Now, why don't you pick some good deep tracks, man? Something slow like Two Timer or something Gene could probably pull off, and they could really make upgrade. Something off of the first 3 albums, man, that's not heard all the time. Hell, grab a track or 2 deep tracks off Love Gun, or hell, Lick It Up, 1,000,000 to 1. Well, no, that's going to be too hard. Never mind. Something that they could pull off that's not that hard to sing, you know?
Yeah.
But anyway, we know how these guys are with their set list and stuff. Yeah. So, okay. We're going to get to that.
So
and don't get us wrong.
I want to frame this in the aspect that I am not ranking which one of these songs is better in the Kiss catalog. This has nothing to do with that. I am ranking 1 through 14, it turns out, which ones I think were redone better than the original. Not better than the original. Let me rephrase that, because none of these, one of these songs I will say is better than the original. And that's strictly based on sound quality. What I mean is, which one did the best attempt at remaking it?
Hey, we got it, man. If there's some pickle whistlers out there that don't understand, then hell with it, you know?
I mean, because number 14 may be a song in real life that I like better than the number 1 song in reality of the original release track.
Yeah.
But I'm ranking this strictly on, it's nothing to do with this song. It's how well did they try to do this remake. So
yeah,
my number 14.
Man, now we're not in real life.
Yeah,
I like that, man. I had to say, oh, you go ahead.
My number 14, and this is case in point, one of my all-time favorite Kiss songs. This is the worst fucking attempt on this album of a remake, and that is Heaven's on Fire. This has pissed me off since I first bought the goddamn thing. Why the fuck is his intro starting? The record starts playing while he's already fucking singing it. It cuts off like the first fucking 10 seconds of the first note of his intro. Makes no goddamn sense to me whatsoever. He cuts off on the verses instead of holding a note out for like even 2 seconds. It's just, he cuts it right the fuck off. Every time he's doing the verses, I just do not like, and even the fucking chorus is a little fucking off. I just don't like this, but what pisses me off more than anything is coming into the song. If it would have been an album, I'd have been putting it back on. What the fuck? Does this thing got a scratch in it? It keeps skipping the first part. And it's only a fraction of a second, but you can tell because you know what the song's supposed to sound like. He's already singing the intro and you fucking missed it. How does that get past engineers and editors and everybody else? I don't understand.
Okay. I'm going to touch on something, but I'll get there. But I'm going to say this. This is what I complain about when you'll understand more when we get into that topic of live and studio versions. That's why on here is played on here like they play it live. That's, I ain't got to it yet. But anyway, yeah, I mean, you'll see what. All right, I'm pretty much sure. I'm gonna see if you can peg me for the one I hate the worst. And yeah, it's because always never really made this song in 10 million years.
Well, I know what
because I've always hated that song. And well, no, I know I'm lying. As a kid, I didn't hate it because it was Kiss, and there you go. That can't do no wrong. But I was made for loving you. I just don't get it going on. I just, damn, bro. Where's I Stole Your Love, man? You know, look, man, I can go on. Why? Why that? Why do you want to relive that, man? And
it's like you said.
They don't sing it nowhere.
Well, it's like you said. They're redoing it because it was a hit. Just like Forever. 1 billion streams, man. 1 billion streams.
Oh man. So I really ain't gonna say nothing more. Oh yeah, we got some good feedback on that one. You know, on that.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Or whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
My number one. Yeah.
My 13 is Shouted Out Loud. And we touched on this when we did Destroyer, when they play it live. What the fuck? Why can't they replicate that dueling guitar intro? What is so hard that Ezra did?
Oh my gosh, dude.
It sounds just like they do when they do it live. It's that pussy fucking intro.
Put your bass in it, Gene. Do something to liven it up. You know,
something. It's so.
That's what it is.
It's so weak. It's missing something.
That's what it is. In the studio version on Destroyer, Gene's doing the bass with them like that. Damn, man. I'm going to look like Igor on this damn thing. Because my camera's over here, and I'm looking over here where I'm at, and it looks like I got one eye pointing that way. Oh, my gosh. But anyway, yeah, that's what it is, man. They do it, and I hate that too. You're the only one I've ever heard anything say about that, though. That beginning, it's the drums, and it sounds like one of them playing one string, like you said, going,
It sounds so
Get the
weak.
bass going.
It's so fucking memorable on the fucking album. And by album, I mean Destroyer. I have hated every time they played this song live in my entire existence just because of how they fucked that intro up. Whatever.
Okay. Fair enough. I ain't going to argue with you because you're right.
Also in this,
damn guy,
I did. Yeah, I did make a note also in this that the chorus is sung significantly weaker as well. And why you fucking redoing this song? It's on every one of your fucking greatest hits. I mean, Jesus Christ, whatever.
And the point I made before, and I think you did too, for God's sakes, man, play it every other tour. God damn, man, you got to play it every damn tour, man. But there you go. We're talking to the wall,
Yep.
right? All right. My next one in line, whatever number, did you say 14?
Yeah, this will be your 13.
Number 13 is a song that, look, man, it was a hit. I liked it for the time that I remember it coming out, man. I was really living one of the best times of my life at that time, man. And that's why I guess this song, this album, Hot in the Shade, believe it or not, at that time, it attached itself to me, and this was a hit off of it forever, forever. But not long after that, man, I just did not care for this song. I didn't, and it went down to, and that's the only reason I attached myself to liking it. I didn't really, really, really like it. I just liked it because Kiss hit, and was able to tour because of this song. And I give it really credit for that. I knew they was going to have to play it, and that's fine. Okay, yeah, all right, no problem. Played it good. I mean, really. But I've never liked this song. It's way too sappy. I mean, way too mushy of a ballad for me. This is a song. This is a perfect song for somebody getting married to play at a wedding. Really, it is. And probably have. I'm sure they have. But it's just, I love power ballads. Don't get me wrong. But 99.9 or 8% of the slower ballads like Beth that I love, there's very few of those that I can gravitate toward, but there is few from bands that I do really like. I don't know the difference, but I don't know, man. That one just, there you go. I won't go any further with it. Everybody knows how I feel about it. I ain't crazy about it, but thank God for it. There you go.
Yeah. All right, so my number 12 is an absolute hatchet job of Do You Love Me? I don't know what the fuck they're doing with that drum intro, but it is not the same. And I am not a drummer, but I knew it the minute it fucking started today. I'm like, what the fuck are you playing? That's not right. And Paul's voice really shows its age in this song, and the chorus on this is pathetically weak. This just lost all bite and ass whipper for me, and I can't.
Which song is that?
Do You Love Me?
Oh, okay.
The whole
okay.
whole intro drum beat is different. I don't understand. It's like the timing's off. I don't get it. It just, I knew immediately when it started tonight. I'm like, that's fucking all wrong. But whatever.
And I don't understand it either, man. But I do love the hell out of that song.
Oh, so do I.
I know. But on here, they strayed away from the Destroyer version of it, like they have Heaven's on Fire on the Animalized version. They play it like they play it live, bro. I don't know what it is, but live it was fucking spectacular though. But they playing it like they're fucking playing it live, and it's hard to explain, man. You'll know if you check out some lives of these damn songs that we're talking about here. That's so different from the album version. You'll know what I'm talking about. But anyway, but they pulled it off live, great. But yeah, all right. My next one is 12, right? And we'll go with, you just touched on it, Heaven's on Fire. Okay. And I will go down in history probably being the only Kiss fan in the millions that loves the hell out of this song on Animalize. It was a fucking shot in the arm when I seen this video. That kicks ass, bro. That's
Yep.
Kiss to the bone, bro.
Yep.
But I seen that tour. It was my first Kiss concert, and every tour from then till now, they've never been able to play that song like it sounds on that damn album. And I don't get it. That's a simple song to play. A simple beat, and there is no lead. It's all rhythm. It's and Paul's not screaming in the song, and their backup's not anything that's falsetto or any fucking thing. Why? When they start and live, when they start playing "Feel My Heat," it's like they slow down and the drums will go to one beat like "Feel My Heat." You ever notice that? It's
Yep.
like a why? What the hell? Somebody give me an explanation for that, because nobody ever has, and I don't know if I'm the only one that noticed it, but I don't like it live, and I can't give up too much because we got to do that. But Heaven's on Fire, everything you said about it too, it's my 12.
Okay.
Yeah. Noted.
Number 11 for me is a song I noticed from the very first note and did not like what I was hearing, and that is Christine 16. That fucking piano comes across so fucking loud in the mix on this remake that it almost drowns out every other fucking instrument. I don't understand what the hell they're doing, and it's played really choppy. And I know it's not a held out piano note type song to begin with, but it almost sounds like a kid on one of those things with the two sticks that have round balls on them hitting the metal fucking goddamn pad.
Yeah.
And it's so loud. I couldn't fucking believe it.
Oh man. Wow. Okay. Look, me and you were hand in hand a little bit with Heaven's on Fire and my next one, because you just touched on it. Shout it out loud. There you go. It does not sound damn near anything I can put together with this song than the Destroyer album, because they're playing it like they do live on a studio version, man. It just, I don't understand. Did they go to the live albums before they done this? Why would they not have went with the studio albums when they were redoing these songs?
Or were they trying to stick it to fucking Bob Ezrin or something and fucking show you I can do it better my way? I don't get it. I mean, when you're fucking with "Do You Love Me" and "Shout It Out Loud" and Detroit Rock City, I mean, a handful of these fucking songs are off what's considered to be a fucking masterpiece. What are you fucking doing?
Yeah, and they want to talk shit about Peter Criss. Yeah, and I've loved Peter, and I've never found a damn thing wrong with his drumming. People want to shit on him, Paul especially, but I guess there's a love-hate there, a real deep hate between them two, and I don't know what it is. When one of them passes away, I think it'll come out. But anyway, on Destroyer, Peter Criss sounds like Eric Carr on fucking "Do You Love Me Almost, Brother." But Eric is flat on this.
Yeah. He's off.
So I ain't got there. Yeah, I just had to throw that in while I was thinking about it, or I'd forget. There you go. Yeah, and that was
my 11.
I done shouted out loud. It's showing you, right?
You did. What number was Shout Out Loud for you?
It was 14, 13, 12, 11.
Okay. So number 10, you've touched on a song that I, like Scott, liked originally when it came out for basically the same reasons. It was like a chest thumper. It was a reason to wave your Kiss banner high because Kiss was tearing up the fucking charts. So it was more pride that made me like this song, and that is Forever. Not something.
Okay.
I wouldn't listen to it on purpose anymore, even on the Hot in the Shade. But on this one really pissed me off because the one great part about the song is Bruce's acoustic solo. And this fucking rendition of that solo is shit. Bruce has got such a nice full sound and he's smooth. This is plinky planky and tinny. I don't get it.
Hey, I give credit due where it's due. Bruce does tear the fucking strings off that son bitch in that solo. I will give the album credit for that, bro. I mean, the song credit for that. The song in whole is I'm not really crazy about, but I've got not a bad thing to say about the damn solo on an acoustic. And I've heard that you can fuck up on a lead, but you can't fuck up on an acoustic. They say that shit is instantaneously noticed.
Well,
so,
proof in the pudding.
I don't know.
If you look at if you go back and watch MTV Unplugged, Bruce plays this fucking solo fucking flawlessly. And then you got Ace coming out trying to do lead solos on like 2000 Man and fucking missing notes all across the fucking fretboard. It's because an acoustic is so much harder. You got to press that much harder on the strings. You got to be dead center in between those two fucking fret bars, or your fucking note's going to come out flat or twangy or whatever. And there are technically great players like Bruce, and there's your sloppy player like Ace. So what I'm saying is, if Bruce Kulick can do this solo on an acoustic guitar, fucking flawless live, Thayer's in a goddamn studio with the benefit of retakes, and he can't even touch Bruce live. I don't understand. They put no fucking effort into this. That's basically what's coming down to it. They put no effort into these remakes.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. And with the production too, you'd think they would go get Michael James Jackson. Hell, let's just fucking blast these some bitches and just fuck it. If they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. I mean, hey, just let's flip a coin this time. You know, Kiss don't want. Paul and Gene will never do anything by chance. I think they'll make it so complicated and technical till they fuck it up.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know them personally, of course. I'm just saying that by some of the decisions. You know what I'm saying? Let's just screw with it till it is.
Well, here's a fucking idea. If you're going to go to the fucking trouble of remaking these songs, how about drastically redo them? How about if you got a slower tempo song, speed it the fuck up. If you got a song that's kind of middle of the road like Christine 60, make it fucking hard and evil. Make it worth the fucking time of remaking it. I just don't understand. And then, like you said, if we like it, we like it. If we don't, we don't. But at least there was a point. This is them trying to sound like they did back whenever the song that they're doing was made, but not. So it makes them look 10 times fucking worse.
Yeah, it does. And we can track that all the way back to smashes and thrashes too. You know, I mean, damn, bro. But that's another album discussion, whatever. But yeah, man, because we can jump, bro, from here to there quickly. Okay. My next one, which will be 10, right? Okay. 15, 13, 12, 11, 10. And, hey, guys, it's in 10th. I didn't put it at the bottom when I was made for loving you, so don't kick me in the face. I like it better than what we have heard so far. Rock and Roll All Night. Okay? It's just, and here we go again. I'll say it and I'll repeat it through this whole damn thing. They're playing it like they do live. Can you not go back to the simple, simpler than Heaven's on Fire, for fuck's sake? That simple, pick up the tempo like it's supposed to be. Dun, dun, dun. You know, put the acoustic in there with it, man, with the lead or the rhythm. You know, why didn't they just put a crowd behind these songs like it's a freaking concert on some of these things, you know? So that's where I get a lot of this from because I ain't listened to it. I ain't listened to these songs way longer than the Sonic Boom album, except for 1, 2, 3, 4 that I absolutely love, bro. They're in my playlist day in and day out. That's a freaking crazy thing to say, but what the hell they done on them, I don't know what the hell they thought when they was doing the rest of it. That's just me. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Rock and Roll All Night, number 10.
My number 9. They can't stop fucking this song over every time they try to remake it, and that's I Love It.
I know it.
God damn it. There's a reason that album and the sound and that song were so fucking big. And it's the goddamn drum production. And you come back out with this stiff drum machine sounding shit, not quite as bad as Smashes, but damn fucking close, and kill the whole vibe of the fucking song. I just don't understand. And what the fuck? It was like listening to the song Rock and Roll from Led Zeppelin. Why the hell were the cymbals and the hi-hats so goddamn loud over the fucking bass drum in this thing? That's all you hear. It's no, you're supposed to just hear the dum dum dum, like We Will Rock You almost. Instead, we're hearing this fucking hi-hat loud as shit, almost blowing your fucking speakers, going, what the fuck are you doing? I just this
I don't know.
I thought Sonic Boom, the review, was going to piss me off. These fucking remakes got me just irate.
I knew this was going to be fucked up. I was prepared for this because when I went through these some bitches today, dude, I couldn't fucking believe it. I did. And when the original I Love It Loud, man, there is no damn cymbal and hi-hat in that fucking intro,
No,
bro.
it was
all
cannon fucking shot drums.
All right, hey, I'm right behind you. I Love It Loud's next, and for that reason, and I'm going to be repeat. They're playing it like they do live. They pick up the tempo. You don't pick up a tempo of this song.
I was going to say, I just saw that on my notes. I'm glad you said that. They fucking play it too fast. The whole magic of this song.
You can get.
The whole magic of this song was the dark, deep, methodical, plodding, cannon fire drum beat, and they instead added a ton of fucking cymbals and picked it up 2 times. They just destroy it. Every time they do this on a goddamn remake, they destroy it.
And Gene fucks this song up about half the time he plays it because he sings the same verse twice. Yeah, I've caught him doing that live, and I got a damn concert.
He does it with Rock and Roll All Night every fucking show. Every show he starts it off with the wrong fucking verse. I swear to Christ.
Oh my gosh, that just blows. I mean, I love it because I want to. I'm the guy that don't want to hear. I guess that's why I'm attracted to Ace so much, man. I don't want to hear it perfect. I don't want to hear it loud, distorted, but I want it sung and played how it's supposed to be, for God's sakes. Yeah. You know, I'm not saying go way off and Gene fall and bust his ass in Columbia and the damn bass just boom vibrates the whole goddamn stadium, man. But spontaneity, man, a little, okay, motherfucker, just there you go, man. Yeah, it's hard to explain that. Well, it really is.
And that's why I've always loved Paul so much, because his vocal, it could be in the middle of a verse and he'll just add a yeah or an ooh or some kind of scream or something. That's what I've always loved about Paul. And that's why it was so tragic for me when he lost his voice, because he could no longer do that shit.
The worst devastation ever to the band. And I will agree with you on that. Now, maybe I'm reaching a little bit here, but Paul losing his voice means the end is near.
Yeah.
There's no repair, and that was devastating for me. Yeah, damn. Because he is, regardless of all the things that I don't like about him, he's the singer of the band. my favorite voice probably of all damn time, bro. It just, yeah, I got you, man. I'll give him his props. There ain't no shit about it. All right. 11, 10, 9, 8. Oh, wait a minute. I Love It Loud. Is it your turn? Didn't you
I
go
Love It
first on
Loud. I
this one?
just did it number 9.
I just done I Love It Loud because I had it right behind you. You're next with
Oh yeah, you had it right behind me. Okay, so it's what
and you're number 8.
my number 8. Calling
Yep.
Dr. Love. They didn't do overly terrible, but what I noticed, most of I can spot it almost immediately on most of these songs. That's the wrong cowbell. Now, I'm not a drummer, but I know that there are distinct different sized and whatever. He's using the wrong fucking cowbell. I could hear it fucking immediately. It was like a tinny hollow where the ones that Peter was using had that nice deep fucking ring out type sound. This and
Yep.
from there I was nitpicking, so I didn't write anything down because believe it or not, something as simple as a cowbell. When you have a song with an iconic intro and you can't even get that right, you lost me. And Dr. Love's got a fucking iconic intro with that fucking cowbell.
I agree. And another thing is, look, a lot of these songs that we're talking about here were made in the 70s, bro. Are you telling me you can't recapture that with the technology today?
Yeah.
You can't go boot down and let's get it. That's where I have trouble with a lot of these too, man. All right. Number 7 for me, Ryder.
8.
Yeah.
8 for you.
8. Number 8 for me is, believe it or not, it made it this far. And that shows you that we're starting to. I meant to say, from here, let me be plain. From 8 to 4, I can live with. It's nowhere near, to me, not nowhere near as bad now. Some of them was to you, just like probably some of mine was. Some of yours were to me, or whatever. Trying to say it, but this is the ones that they didn't really hit like they should have, but it's not as bad as the ones that I've just done to me. Let me put it that way. Okay, Black Diamond is number 8. See, guys, I put Eric freaking from. I didn't put him at the bottom. And he sings it great. I mean, he sings it good, but it's just, here we go, man. It's a live version of Black Diamond, man. It's not a 74 studio album, Black Diamond, man. And this one's not bad, though. I mean, I can tolerate this. I can listen to this. Really, I can, because you don't have Creatures of the Night drums in this one.
Yeah.
You can kind of, and they don't pick the song up. It's played how it's supposed to be played at the speed. Black Diamond's not bad on here, so it just fell in number 8 for me.
Okay.
And these 4 that I talked about just now, it's coming up, they could have wound up in any one from 4th to 8th.
Yeah.
Either one of these. So,
and that's the way I am now from my number 7 to my number 3. Those could be, they're like Scott said, they're tolerable. They're not great by any means, but they're not offensive to me like the ones on the bottom of my list. The top 2 for me are ones I will listen to hand in hand with the regular version anytime, and it would be fine. So my number 7, you've already touched a song you hate. I do not hate, so I didn't have that going against me right away. And I Was Made for Loving You. Now, Scott hit it right on the nose here, that they're playing it like they do live, and that's the first fucking thing I noticed with the jigga jigga jigga. It sounded like a live 3. on the intro to this thing. I only wish he would have carried it out and sung the verses like he did on Live 3. That would have been interesting. That would have, if he could have sang the entire song like a Live 3 on this, that would have been fucking awesome. But at least the guitar was eviled up a little bit, distorted up a little bit, so it didn't feel so disco-y. But then he starts with that same disco voice. But I had to give it fucking props just because they did heavy up the guitar a little bit.
Okay, let me say it. I guess my bias against the song is that deep and deep rooted over time. What I wish this song would actually, I would have had to swallow my pride and put this song way higher if it would have sounded like a Live 3's version of it. Because to this day, that's the only version that I like and listen to and actually damn love. And that's very hard for me to say about this song. It is. So that's all I had to say about it. But, yeah. Okay. But they do rock the hell out of it, man, on that Live 3. And they did live when we was there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a Live 3. It was a Remake tour. So it was great. Hey, if I'm not mistaken, now, correct me if I'm wrong, that is the first tour that they pulled I Was Made for Loving You back out. I don't remember it on Hot in the Shade, Animalized, Asylum, or Crazy Nights. I think that was the first time they come. And when they did, it surprised us. And when they played it like they did, holy shit, dude. Yeah. Okay. Next one will be 6. My one off here.
Our next one is 7.
Yep, it is. And not bad again. Deuce is my number 7. And don't get me wrong, I've always liked Deuce.
How the fuck? I don't even have Deuce in my list.
What happened?
How many songs do you have?
Did you get it?
What? Where you at? I got you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, no, I was asking how many songs are on this album because I don't have Deuce on my list.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can plug it in.
I haven't heard.
Well,
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll figure out what the fuck.
I'm gonna say it's like Black. It's good. They don't lose tempo. He sings it pretty good. It's played like it is live.
Okay.
It's like Black Diamond. You know, it's in that area. I'm not the biggest Deuce fan.
Me either.
I never have been, except Ace's lead is really kick ass in it, dude. But I've always loved the song, but it's not my favorite. I ain't like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people's really a great opener though. I mean, they kick ass live with this song opening up and stuff, man. I ain't gonna take that away from them, man. What I've seen them open it up with, but this here, it just fell here, man. I really don't got much to say. It's just Black Diamond could have been there. It could have been 8. It's these 4 songs here are just in the middle, bouncing around. You know, Gene does a good job singing it. They do a good job playing it. You know, but it's like a live version. You know.
I'm fucking confused here because I'm looking up the track listing, and there's 14, including Deuce.
Yeah.
How the fuck do I got 14 without Deuce?
Oh, really? Let me count these. Oh, hell, I got 15.
You got some kind of bone. Let me pull mine out here.
Let's see. I'll read the back of it. Hell, Deuce is the first one on here. Look.
Not on mine. Oh wait, I
got this
got to pull
when
right.
it first came out. I mean, the damn day, bro.
Your track listing on the back starts with Deuce. Oh yeah, mine does too.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, mine does too.
It come with a concert and everything. Yours did too, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't.
Gatefold.
Yeah, I got this the whole fucking deal here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got it the damn day it was released.
Me too at Walmart.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, what you just did number what?
Okay, we'll change it to 15 was I Was Made for Loving You, and everybody knows they're smart enough to count.
But what number?
We're just going from least favorite to favorite.
What number did you just do?
Oh, Deuce.
No. What number did you? What number was on your list that you just covered?
Oh, the one that we were doing with 14 tracks?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to add that?
The one before I pointed out. Deuce. Deuce was your number what?
Deuce was my 7, the way we had it with 14 tracks. Okay. It would be 7.
Okay. So and by number 7 was I Was Made for Loving You, and not having, fuck it, we'll just be screwed. I apologize to everybody. I don't like Deuce. I really don't like Deuce, so I don't think it would have. If they did it identical, I would have had to say, okay, this is number 1 because it's identical. But I'm indifferent.
It's allowed.
Yeah, so I'm indifferent to the song, so we'll just say it's okay. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just plug it in.
It's too late.
It's going to be in that mix anyway.
Yeah, it'll be in that middle.
Yeah, that's the way mine are, jumping around. So we'll go with Deuce for being that one with you too. All right. Now, so that's going to be our 8 now because there's 15 songs. So now we're going to 7, so it'll come out right. Okay.
Now that would be 9 if you added Deuce into my list.
Oh, really?
I had Heavens on Fire, then Shout It Out Loud, then Do You Love Me, then Christine 16, then Forever, that's 5. Then I Love It Loud, Dr. Love, I Was Made for Loving You, that's 3. So that's 8 that I've listed already. And on my list, I have 6 more, and it should be 7 more with Deuce.
Okay.
So just don't worry about yours. It's my number 6 pick now, and I'll just make it Deuce.
Okay, I've got 7 more, so you go.
I just did. I plugged it in, Deuce.
Oh, my bad.
Yep.
No, I've got to go. Damn it. Damn.
Yep.
What the fuck? What's going on?
I told you, I feel off today, and it is what it is.
That just confirms it right there.
Yep.
Okay, next is going to be a shocker to a lot of people, but trust me, guys, this has not got nothing to do with my love for this song. Not a damn thing. We're doing it by this.
Yeah.
Only this. Okay? It's Detroit Rock City. And and what kills it for me is the drums.
Yeah.
It's Peter's Powerhouse drums on the original. Eric, he reminds me of somebody that's playing the drumsticks like the Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it sounds like. It's like he's not really putting any, it's just pressure on it. And yeah, Paul say they sing it good, but here's another example of live track, man, how they play it live. Yeah. There you go. That's just in the middle right there, guys. I love Detroit Rock City. Okay.
And my next one,
it's number 7.
Yeah, my next one, I'm indifferent with. It's okay. Lick It Up. I'm just happy as hell that they started it with the goddamn guitar instead of "Don't want to wait till you know me better." I hate when they started that way live, and I hate that fucking stupid.
Oh my God, me
And
too,
I
dude.
hate that stupid Who mix in the fucking middle with the guitar that they do live. So I'm just grateful that they left this as true as they could to the fucking album.
Well, I'm not going to touch on that yet because you're gonna shit when I get to my top four. You really are probably, and what I've got to say about it. So, and a lot of people probably, but I don't know what it is, dude. But anyway, I can't agree with you yet. All right, now next one up, number 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the middle section. Still, guys, got 2 more in the middle section. Calling Dr. Love. Yeah, it's just a live version played in the studio. That's all I can say. I love Dr. Love, guys. It's one of my favorite songs. It was my favorite Gene song, for God's sakes, off of Rock and Roll Over / Double Platinum we done the other day. But on here, it's neutered. It's different. It's a live version, trying to recapture a live version, I guess. And it's just too much off. And it just wound up in the middle. It's not the worst, but it damn sure ain't the best for me. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. My number 5 is kind of like he just described his number 6, and you touched on it already. Detroit Rock City. Not terrible, nothing memorable. Like you said, the drums had a little bit different sound and feel and power to it, but all in all, a pretty decent job of at least sticking true to the song.
Yeah. Yeah. Getting as close as you can to without going way out. And Paul's extra raps
Yeah.
in it and vocals in it, yeah. All right. My next one is Do You Love Me? Now, this is a song I extremely love, and it's on Destroyer. On here, I can actually say I like it, but it's a live version of Do You Love Me, but nowhere near compared when they played it live.
Yeah.
I mean, they're singing it like they do live, and they're playing it like they do live, but nowhere near as damn good with anything. The drums, even the dun dun, it sounds weak as shit. What kind of damn electric guitars they got doing that? And I could have easily dropped this song, but I love that song so damn much. And I think they on here they might have picked up a tempo just a hair, but you don't do that on that either. It's the last of my middle songs. That was the cutoff line for the middle songs and me. My top 4. I'll get to it. Yeah.
All right. My number 4 is one you've also touched on, and Rock and Roll All Night. Not a fan favorite of mine by any means, but they did a very good job on this one. I don't hate the song, and at one time when I was young, I did like the song, but this is as clear of an example of I hate it so fucking bad because of how many times I hear it as Queen's "We Will Rock You." It's like hearing Queen "We Will Rock You" or Another One Bites the Dust. Like, Jesus fucking Christ! For the 100 millionth time, can you play a different song from a band that's got a fucking extensive catalog? But they did a good job.
Yeah.
They did a good job. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. All right. Next for me, it's interesting time now, guys, and we've got through the and the well, who cares? It's all right. This one, Christine 16, number 4.
Yeah, for you.
I believe, in all honesty, and this is a hell of a thing for me to say. Hey, I've never heard anybody else say it, so I may be the only one in existence too. I do believe I like this one better than the original version.
Really?
I love how they play this song on here. They do not get carried away at all. Now, you said the piano was, but for some reason that fit for me on this. Everything fit like glue with this song on here. Gene sung it great. The drums sound good. Hell, the piano sounds good, and I'm not a piano guy. And the chorus with the backup sounds good. I love the hell out of this on this damn album. There you go, man. You know, I've heard nothing but everybody trashing the whole damn thing. And I don't even know if they've even listened to it or not, the way they talk about every single song on here. I've never heard not one good thing about one song on this side from nobody I've ever listened to. Nobody. I've not heard one good thing about anything on here. I love that. I do.
See, and
that's my number 4.
That would have been a lot higher because they do a very good job with it. But to me, that piano is too fucking overpowering. Maybe it's just because I'm used to the original.
And what really? Yeah. And well, it is a little overpowering, but I like it because Gene sings this damn song like it's 1977 on here, bro. What the hell happened with some of these other ones? Yeah. Okay. Number 4 for me, man.
All right. Now we're in my good territory. This next song you've touched on, and actually you said it was respectable, which surprises me. That you would have this take, and it is Black Diamond. I think Eric absolutely kills the vocals on this just perfectly for him. I mean, obviously, I prefer Peter's raspy voice on a Peter song, but for someone who's not Peter Criss, I think he sounded a lot like Eric Carr when he would sing this song.
He does. Yeah. He sounds more like Eric Carr than Peter.
Yeah.
Then either one of them sound like Peter. I'll agree.
And the ending, of course, no secret how much I fucking hate that long, drawn-out fucking ending. I love that they ended this quicker. They still gave you the evil, slowing drum, but they did it in a respectable time instead of dragging it out forever. So, great job.
Yeah. And I love the drag out forever. I'm one of the sick, twisted ones that loves that evil, demonic sounding, because it just blew my mind when I first heard it. I'm like, and I'm a kid, so I'm thinking, how the hell are they doing that? I back then I wasn't thinking, hey, they're turning it down, you know. It didn't. I'm like, damn, that's wow, what the hell? But yeah, man. All right, number 3 for me is. Oh God, I got both the lists on here. I was getting ready to say, Stand. Oh my God, here we go. Never mind. Yeah. All right, number 3 for me is Love Gun, bro, and I love this version of Love Gun, man. Damn, dude, I may be able to say that I like this one either match for match from the damn 70s or a little better, bro. I can't lie. Did they hit different productions when they was doing this shit or what? I don't know. But these last 2 that I've just said, I fucking love, man. And Paul sings it fucking great. Damn, the same tempo. They don't change hardly anything except for the lead. I love it when they play, you know, the lead, when it comes out of them saying Love Gun, it just, and while they're singing it, but Tommy hits Ace's lead to perfection. See, I'm not going to shit on them if they don't deserve it, in my opinion. They hit this song, every damn one of them, perfect, in my opinion. Love Gun, number 3.
And my number 2, I completely forgot how much I fucking love the song. I always kind of, just dismiss it a little bit without giving it proper love because of the overplay, especially live, is the one you just hit, which is Love Gun. This fucking version, I actually stopped
Yeah.
what I was doing and went back and dropped it back to start it over to see what the fuck, why I like this. And I'll take it a step further than Scott was willing to do. I like this better than the original version. And it took me a while and I figured out why. The harmony is so much better in the choruses than it was on the original. Everything else is played almost the same, but that fucking harmony on that chorus, oh my God, it is just fucking amazing. Love the song, love the remake.
I think it sounds overall better than the original. I think the whole sound of this song is better on this one. So, yeah, I mean, I can imagine what kind of shit we're going to get, but I don't care. I'm being as honest as I can be, man. And this one right here, my number 2 is, I love the hell out of this version better than the original version. I think it's more powerful, and Paul sings the hell out of it, man. Lick it up, bro. Holy shit. I know that you didn't, it was kind of down for you,
No,
but
it's number
damn,
6.
bro.
It was the start. That was the end of my It's Okay list.
Yeah. Oh, man, the drums, man, are on the side. Paul sings the shit out. He sings it better to me on this than on Lick It Up. And I can't help it. It sounds better on here. That's twisted. It's crazy. But damn, these 4 songs, bro, just blew my damn head off. I couldn't believe it when I heard them. There you go, man.
Well, and I knew we'd have the same number 1 because we have talked about this both on the podcast and in between podcasts out of your listening ears. Hotter Than Hell.
Yes.
We both love this song on Hotter Than Hell, but we both had a longing for a fucking version you could crank up and it would fucking sound undistorted or unmuddled or whatever. And Paul sounds like he is right back there in that fucking studio in 75? Fucking just blistering power vocals. They nailed the power of the music and the drums. This is a fucking epic remake of a song that desperately needed to be remade just so you could have a better sound production copy of it.
Hey, what he just said is 100% fucking right. And I'm telling you, dude, I'm speechless, man. I love this. This is over any Hotter Than Hell that's ever been fucking done. Alive, I don't give a damn. That is it. That's how this song is supposed to be played, sung, and everything, dude. Holy shit, man. Dude, how fucking good this song is amazing to me. I'm telling you, man, it is. I can crank this bitch up, man. And Paul has got that. Look, climbing up my damn chair.
My chair is all full of.
What are you doing?
My chair looks like a pincushion from the cats doing that.
She's getting aggravated at me because I've been in here too long. But anyway, Hotter Hell. If they could have pulled off every song on this damn album, and to me, like the last 4, but like number 1, dude, is that the first time we've both had a number 1, you reckon?
I think so.
Or we may have before. But anyway, dude, I'm listening with my ears, bro, on these damn things, man. And I'm telling you right now, any of you pickle whistlers out there that trash this side and you ain't listened to at least that song and you have nothing good to say about that, there is no help for you.
And I
will
had
say
high expectations when I bought this and saw there was an extra disc of remakes. I looked at the tracks and I saw that's the first fucking one I put in before I even put in the album Sonic Boom, because I have always wanted that to just pound out in my car my whole teenage and 20-year-old life, and it always sounded like epic shit coming through speakers. So when I saw they were doing that, I immediately plopped that in and went to that song. So my expectations were here. And that fucking met my expectations and exceeded it. That immediately went on my compilations. Finally, I could add Hotter Than Hell to my Kiss mixes. It's just amazing.
Oh, man. And like you said, there's nothing more that I can say about that song but spot on perfection. They played it perfect as anybody in the world or even them can play that song, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Well, there's 2 hours for y'all.
Oh. And we made it.
Yes, we did.
May surprise a lot of.
All right. Well, anything else you need to add before we cut this out?
No, man. I think that we, on the last 2 albums, we've kind of surprised probably everybody and surprised ourselves with, the kind of last time I listened to that shit, I'm kind of starstruck. I'm kind of surprised. Like, I'm happy that I done it.
Well,
man.
I tell you, I'm reconsidering my playlist as far as my compilation now, and adding some songs from Sonic Boom that I never would have even dreamed of. So there you go.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, until next time, everybody, thanks for watching.